This video demonstrates how to use the hob to fry safely. Pupils need to learn how to use the hob safely and in particular temperature control. There are many types of cookers used in schools. Become familiar with the cookers in the food room. Pupils may need help to turn on the cooker, or they could be switched on before the lesson.
Place a frying pan on the hob, choosing the right size ring for the pan. Make sure that the handle is facing away from the edge of the cooker. Add a little oil, then turn up the heat to maximum.
The oil is added to a cold pan so that it does not spit.
Wait for the oil to get hot, around 10 to 20 seconds. Then, add a little of an ingredient, onions for example, to check that the pan is hot enough. When you hear the pan sizzle, it is hot enough to add the rest of the ingredients.
Add ingredients to the pan carefully, as the oil may spit a little. If cooking raw meat or fish, ensure that it is cooked throughout. Check that it is not raw in the middle.
Use a spoon, spatula or tongs to move the ingredients around and ensure even cooking. If the ingredients start to spit or burn, turn down the heat. When you've finished, remove the spoon, spatula or tongs from the pan. Turn off the heat when the ingredients are cooked.
Have a plate or bowl ready for the food. You may wish to place it on kitchen paper to soak away any additional oil.
Another way is to stir fry. Place a wok onto the hob, choosing the right size ring for the wok. Make sure that the handle is facing away from the edge of the cooker. Add a little oil, turn on the heat to full and allow the wok to get hot, about 10 to 20 seconds. When the oil is hot, add the first ingredient, usually the one that takes the longest to cook. This may be strips of chicken or beef, if they are being used, and then thicker pieces of vegetables.
If you don't have woks, you can use large frying pans. The oil is added to a cold pan so that it does not spit. Think about roots, shoots and leaves and add in this order for cooking. If it is a non-stick wok, ensure that utensils do not scratch the coating.
Allow this to cook for a little while, then add the rest of the ingredients. The idea of stir frying is to move the ingredients around the wok, allowing them to cook quickly. It is important that the ingredients are of a similar size so that they will cook evenly. Whilst you're stir frying, don't leave the spoon or the spatula in the wok. When the food is cooked, turn off the heat.
Ensure that the cookers are switched off at the end of the lesson. Check your school policy for risk assessment, first aid and dealing with accidents. Ensure that you know and follow the school policy on dealing with and reporting any accidents, such as cuts and burns. Top tips. Saucepan handles should be turned away from the edge of the hob. Show pupils how to control the heat when frying so food doesn't burn. Use a small amount of oil, only as much as is necessary. Spray oils are also a useful alternative.